if people pop in on this, you can. This is a little sassy puppy walk. We happen to be in the good old town of Union Grove. Union Grove is about, say, 45 minutes if you're driving speed limit out to Lake Geneva, or slightly less than speed limit. Union Grove, interestingly enough, early on was one of the satellite towns in early development of basic Dungeons & Dragons and advanced Dungeons & Dragons. There were numerous people within a social network around Gary Gygax that formed as he was running his Castles and Crusades group. Early on, they would have friends, and their friends would pick up dungeon mastering, playing in side groups, and they would expand outward from Lake Geneva. Union Grove was among the early towns, along with Burlington, Elkhorn, and Waterford, to be in on the really early phases of basic and advanced Dungeons and Dragons. So there are people here in Union Grove that have been playing Dungeons and Dragons before 1975, or the really early ones. Something of a fun little small group of people that have a deep history. Roadside stand, some acorn squash, and a few other, not acorn, butter, not butternut. I'm having a brain fart. But continue on. Just a weird aside. But Union Grove has been around for a long time. The town derives its name from two important details. It derives its name from the Union Army back from the Civil War, and the fact that there was a military base that preceded the town that was dismantled, and then later on the town sprung up right by the old military base. This is site, and grove comes from the fact that there was a exceedingly large grove of trees on the west side of it. So, yeah. Union Grove, Yorkville Fire Department sign. Sassy could like literally walk for 5 or 6 hours. Well, hi, CP Collective and Watermelon Cat. She happens to be specifically a pocket beagle. Basically, if you take the runts from multiple litters of beagles and breed them together, you get a smaller and smaller beagle. They're specifically bred for picking up and carrying through a forest when you want to go hunting. Sort of that halfway step between a beagle and a dachshund in role. Sassy just absolutely loves to walk. Union Grove High School. Come on, goofball. Right across, come on. You're terrible at crosswalks. So Union Grove is actually part of the old TTRPG. Oh, Sassy. Old TTRPG hobby. As I said, there's several families that have been playing tabletop role-playing games ever since the mid to late 70s here. Dog park back there. Come on, Sassy. She is, as a standard beagle goes, loves to sniff around and check out all the smells and trails. Had to watch out for a rabbit or anything like that because she'll immediately go for chasing. Yeah, Union Grove is a neat little town. It's approximately around just under 5,000 residents. As I said before, before people got here, it's only about roughly 45 minutes away from Lake Geneva. Come on, goofball. Sassy is always hunting for water and snacks and stuff like that, and rabbits. So, just walking down Main Street. Main Street, Union Grove, Wisconsin. Only about, say, approximately 45 minutes from Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, which is the birthplace of Dungeons and Dragons. Many of these houses are approximately 150 years old. So, Sassy just enjoys her walks and adventuring. I never really took her down this side before, so she's really set on discovering new corners and new scents. Some of the houses range in level of decoration of the late 1800s style, and then there's some houses that are clearly designed. Oh my goodness. It's hard to say. I can't remember exactly how old the town is. The town... Well, there was the Union base during the Civil War that was roughly near where Union Grove is right now. And then I think about like 5 or 6 years after that, the town was founded. So I'm terrible at math, which is why I pre-roll as much math as possible when I run games. So, some old classy houses. And take off into the side track here and in the old part of town. Do. Up. Had to sidestep that because Sassy is so friendly that she'll jump on people when he's on skates. So I don't need her jumping on him. The old post office, or not so old post office. Come on, Sassy. You're supposed to be in front, not on the side. Sassy is part cat, and she thinks jumping up and climbing on things is her job. The old part of Union Grove. Brondo, say 620 something. It's been about like a week, so I gained like 20 in a week. Oh, this old brick building right here is actually one of the oldest car dealership buildings in Wisconsin. It's practically a historical landmark. Oh, glass pane broke on that sucker. Just getting up on Main Street here. I wonder if the OGGM is gonna pop in. Sassy's just enjoy. Oh my goodness. Gotta check out that corner, huh? I'm just gonna make a round on Main Street. Those are the new apartments that were built in the past 3 or 4 years. It used to be right where the old granary was. And then there's the wood lumber yard. Got a hair in my mouth. And then the local cafe. Sassy absolutely loves snow. It's her ice cream. Huh, Sassy? Gotta lick all the snow? Gotta lick all the snow? Huh? Eat all the snow? Hey, goofy princess. You got leaves in your mouth because you're trying to eat all the snow. Oh, come on, Sassy. Let's continue on. We got things to do today. So, this is Old Main Street in Union Grove. The thrift store slash veterans pawn shop, the bakery, the pizza place slash bar, which is known as R&R. Sassy's always just trying to like check all the corners. So the adoption place for pets. Oh, let's look at. There's some cute kitties. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. I wish I had space for a kitty cat. Haven't had a kitty cat in a long time. They're all just so cute and fluffable. And then we got the puppies. He looks like trouble. He looks like an absolute delight. And there's Cedar and Pecan. And then we got a puppy named Blizzard and Patches. Aspen. Oh, that's a cute little princess. No, Old Callahan's, which is no longer in business. The guy died 10 years ago, and his wife closed it down. Seven Seas, which is a pottery place. And then we got Sassy's favorite place, Top Paws, which has all the tasty puppy treats. And then we have a new brewery coming to town. Should be, oh, come on. This should be next year that it's opened. And the funeral home right behind it. So you can drink yourself to death and go to the funeral home with only a few feet. Or if you're at the funeral home, you can turn around the corner and be at the bar. Which incidentally, there's mulberries. The very first thing after I get done on walking Sassy in this video, I'm going to go to Mulberries and get a rustler. Because I got a bunch of things today, and I need the energy. North Shore Bank. the other pizza place in Union Grove, Napoli's. I'll probably keep the stream up at probably go as far as it takes me to get it from back to Napoli's. Up, come on, goofball. She's always just like trying to adventure into little corners, like she wants to hunt for rats or something. Come on, you're the star of the show, Sassy. I'm just your film crew. You thought you heard someone come through a door? Sassy's always just really alert to all the smells and the sounds in the area. Come on. Checking out where the dachshund goes, huh? Surveying pole. Oh, come on, goofball. By the athletic physical fitness place. And the other thrift. Got momentarily interrupted there. I'm in the nicer part of Union Grove. The not old, but almost as old as the old part. So we got the classy houses from back in the day when they used to put a great deal of love and effort into finer woodworking of houses. So I almost want to like show off Sassy and on the walk. But anyways, okay, one moment. Okay. So just taking the pupper out for a walk here. I just saw a few more people pop in. If the OG GM wants to pop in and say hi, go for it. Anyone else wants to say hi, go for it. I don't know if the text feed or the comment feed has paused or frozen. So go ahead and say something, because I was momentarily interrupted. Oh, a little pee. More classic houses. Back on the Sassy pup. Hey, Sassy, how's it going? Oh, the sassy little puppy dog, the puppy dog, puppy dog. Sassy's just on her little sniffy adventures. Yet again, more classic houses. Come on. Sassy saw someone and decided, hey, she was interested in what that person is up to. Come on, Sassy. Let's get down to the corner of 11 and 75 and make her wing back. Well, I should probably do that before getting down to 1175 because that's a really busy intersection. Probably should just turn around on by the Napa there. Classic houses yet again. Oh, you goofball. You goofball, woofball. Sassy's just on her standard mission of she wants to explore and see what else is up. If someone has any questions about tabletop role-playing games, drop it in the comments, or in the live stream feed. If I don't see them, I'll answer them in a follow-up video or something like that. But I'm gonna turn around right at this intersection and go back to Main Street. Which should put this around like 30 minutes. Oh, really old church. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the back side of Terry's Touch and go past the old church. Nice to see that Napa's still open. I probably should grab my card and my battery and make it there and see if I can turn it in. But oh my goodness, here's the really old church. Yet again, I kind of wonder if the feed on the live stream comments are frozen. I'll know in a moment once I get home and I end it, or I end it as I get back around. This is Schoolyard Park, which is where the old grade school used to be. They tore it down and built a new one, and then they started putting in playground amusements here. Baseball field, jungle gym, and so forth. I think they're adding a splash pad in the near future. As well as there's the pagoda for the music and stuff like that. Oh, Sassy, you nutty pup. Oh, you're in the shadow now of me. Do you want to be in the shadow? Yet again, the old church. It's an old wood lat head style church. They don't even have stairs on the back end. And I think a lot of these houses on this backside right here were built right around the back end of World War II. Now, a lot of really young people say, "Oh, the boomers and the silent generation and stuff like that got into houses." These are the houses that the boomers moved into when they were young. Barely 2 bedrooms. A living room that's barely 10 feet wide. Just tiny little box homes. This is a little bit bigger. That's probably a bit newer construction. But as you can see here, a lot of the houses are super small, as these were built right off the back end of World War II. So, church chimes from the Lutheran church all the way down on Plank Road. It's one of the few churches you can hear from miles away. See, when you make houses really small, you can make them really quick and really affordable. Part of the housing problem is so many people build such gigantic houses that they literally can't they use up so much material and take so much time that they basically can't, most people can't afford the big houses. So they kind of shoot themselves in the metaphorical foot on that side. But as you can see, based on the size of the vehicle, these houses are tiny. So come on, goofball. Where are you? Keeps crisscrossing behind me and around me. Oh, sassy puppy, come on. Drop a hi in the comments if you're new to the channel or new to this live stream, just so I get confirmation as whether the live stream feed actually got frozen. I'm thinking it got frozen. Like, I momentarily lost connection at some point, and boom, it just stopped updating. Oh, if anything. I'll sidestep around the... Come on, goofball. Oh, yes. I got 2 likes now. I like even numbers. But of course I don't like even numbers when it comes to choices. I like odd numbers when it comes to choice, except for 1. It's always a good idea to have odd number choices. Numerous studies have found that if you got a binary choice, most people kind of just lean back and just default into a base position. If you got 3 to 5 choices, people actually stop and think about the process of making a decision, and they just don't get really lazy about it. Once you get past like 6 choice, once you get past 5 choices and you get into the 6th choice, people then actually revert back to the 2 choice pattern, and they will actually start just going with what they normally do or what they pick. It's generally a good idea in tabletop role-playing games too. Well, thank you, Pat, for the comment. And yeah, it's a good day to get over 600 subscribers. Another old church, the Union Grove Methodist Church, as well as the Christian daycare. Oh, come on, Sassy. She's on the back side of this adventure here. As I said before, I probably ended right around 30 minutes. But Sassy's just enjoying her little walk. And I'll do another Sassy puppy walk at 700 subscriber mark. As I generally don't enjoy people looking at me like a weirdo while walking around with my phone open talking. Oh, Sassy? Yeah, Union Grove doesn't really have the best internet infrastructure. They say if the breeze blows a little too hard, you lose your Wi-Fi. So guess they got it running into their Christmas display over here in the front corner. Interesting, they don't have an external outlet for it. Just a little light up wreath. So, well, I guess we're right around that magic point. When I get over right here by the road and crisscross back onto the other side, and then get back down to Main Street and then cut it there. This is a rare moment in which Sassy actually is well behaved at an intersection and doesn't try to run out into the street, which is actually a serious concern with her because she is really prone to doing stuff like that. The other pizza place, as well as the Ascension Health Care Center. Sassy has to check all her standard spots for the trail of Dachshund. Come on. The water tower. I just come back around the back side here, or walk past the other church. So I end up walking past like the three church buildings of the 8 in Union Grove. Or it's not 8. There's one on Plank, and then there's another one down the street, on the opposite end. So Plank is on north, and then the other one is on the south. Yeah, there's actually about 5 old churches. Actually, there's more than 5 old churches. There's 2 more old churches that are much smaller. But they're really tiny and really simple. It's sort of that precursor to the big and bold old era of churches in the United States type. They're sort of old schoolhouse style. But this is back side of Main Street, and then towards the other church and the Masonic Lodge. Yet again, if people have questions about game mastering stuff, feel free to leave something in the comments. I'll probably scroll back through and maybe make another video if I don't see it because of lagging or issues with connection. The Masonic Temple. You gotta check? Nope. Ah, yes, the good old Masonic Temple. And I'm going to cut it off right here on this corner. That dog was silent up to the last moment. Oh, well, see you guys.